Hey there, in this video I want to share with you 3 quick tips and tricks you can use that might save you some time as you work in Figma and expedite the process if you go back and forth between Figma and Webflow. The first tip I want to share with you is nudge amount. Now if you notice, I just have a simple card on the canvas and it's at a position of 0, 0 on the X and Y. Now if I was to press the left and right arrow keys, you'll notice it's going to move in increments of 1 pixel. And if I was to hold down Shift and the arrow keys, it's going to move in increments of 10. Well, since a lot of designers like working with the 8 pixel grid, if you wanted to change that nudge amount to be 8 pixels, what you can do is you can go up to the Figma icon up at the top, go to your preferences, scroll all the way down to nudge amount, and then you can change your big nudge, which is the Shift and arrow key, or the small nudge, which is just the arrow key by itself. So I can go to the big nudge, change that to 8, hit enter, and now if I was to press Shift and the arrow key, it's going to move in increments of 8. The second tip I want to share with you is a faster way of copying your SVGs over from Figma into Webflow. Now if you're like me, when I first started, what I would do is I would select my SVG, go down to export, and export the icon. Then I would go down and open it up in Chrome, right click, inspect, and then copy it this way. Well, there's a faster way of doing it. With your icon selected in Figma, you can right click, copy and paste as, copy as SVG, head over to Webflow. In my button, I'm going to drop in an embed element. So I'll do Control E, and I'll drop in an embed, and I could just paste it right in, save and close, and there it is. One less step. And finally, the third tip is another one that involves exporting assets. Tell me if this situation's ever happened to you. You need to export one asset, so you go and click on your image, go down to export, and it gives you a zip folder. Not a big deal, but it's kind of a hassle to unzip an entire zip folder just for one image. Well, the reason that's happening is because if you look at my page name, I have a slash in the title. This also applies to the asset itself. So what I could do is I can remove this slash from the page name, go back and export my image once again, and then it exports as an image by itself. So there you go, 3 quick tips that you can use to speed up your workflow. Hope this helps. Thank you for watching.